What even is imperialism?
Imperialism is a nation's strive for expansion of power over their own borders. They do so in form of conquering weaker foreign territories. But the colonizers did not actually conquer foreign territories, but used some sort of trickery. Most of the big European powers in the 19th century took part in a partitioning of the world, as Karl Peters liked to call it. One of the examples are the colonies in Africa, such as Rhodesia, which was colonized by Cecil Rhodes and his British men, or Tanzania, which was taken over by Karl Peters and his German expedition.
And why did they colonize?
One of those motives was economic, as nations wanted to expand for new accessibility of raw materials and better trade routes. This motive was especially common in the early stages of colonialism of the British Empire. Along with the rise of modern science, the ideas of social Darwinism spread across Europe. It justified conquering and suppressing so-called inferior peoples, as Darwin's idea of the survival of the fittest was applied to modern human societies and ethnic groups. This brought the term racism into the picture. At the time, Europeans considered themselves superior to everybody else. Another reason to promote imperialism and support the colonies was to distract from domestic problems inside of the country by shifting the focus of the public to what happened outside of the borders. Hand in hand with other factors goes, of course, nationalism. This was one of the dominant ideologies in the 19th century and reached a high point in the decades prior to the outbreak of the First World War.
And why did the English colonize in the end?
I don't know, let's ask them.
Hi, I'm here with one of the English colonizers to talk to us.
Greetings, I am Cecil Rhodes, head of the South Africa Company. I contend that we are the finest race in the world, and that the more of the world we inhabit, the better it is for the human race.
That seems to me like a problematic approach to social Darwinism and racism. But the British weren't the only ones, were they?
Ich bin Dr. Karl Peters, Vorsitzender der Gesellschaft für deutsche Kolonisation. Die deutsche Nation ist bei der Verteilung der Erde, wie sie vom Ausgang des 15. Jahrhunderts bis auf den heutigen Tage stattgefunden hat, leer ausgegangen. Alle übrigen Kulturvölker Europas besitzen auch außerhalb unseres Erdteils Stätten, wo ihre Sprache und Art feste Wurzeln fassen und sich entfalten kann.
Und Sie meinen, das Gefühl, zu kurz gekommen zu sein, gibt Ihnen das Recht, sich ebenfalls einen Platz an der Sonne zu sichern? Wie muss man sich denn einen deutschen Kolonialerwerb vorstellen?
In einem Fall war es so. Nach dem Essen machte uns der Sultan seinen Gegenbesuch, wobei wir ihn mit süßem Kaffee traktierten. Alsbald begannen dann auch die diplomatischen Verhandlungen und aufgrund derselben wurde der Kontrakt abgeschlossen.
So the colonization of Africa in the last 2 decades of the 19th century resulted from a bundle of motives driving the European imperialism: social Darwinism, nationalism, racism, economic motives, and the distraction from domestic social problems. The colonizers were usually private businessmen and adventurers who bought land from local chiefs based on unfair contracts in European languages which the natives could not understand.